Yemenis across the country suffer from an increase of rent prices. This has plagued the people who are already facing hard living conditions due to the ongoing conflict. This report has more details.
At the end of every month, many of the Yemeni civilians are forced to sell one of their belongings to pay the rent for the house they live in. They fear that the day will come when they will have nothing to sell, and all that remains of the house's furniture is what the family sleeps on. The average rent of houses in Sana'a is 55,000 Yemeni riyals, equivalent to about $110, and every now and then the owners demand an increase. Most of Yemeni men have been working for several years in several daily wage jobs after their salaries have stopped 7 years ago, when they were working in public jobs. Now their daily wage is only sufficient for living requirements and children's study expenses, and as for the rent, they can only pay it by selling some of their properties. Residents in the capital Sana'a and in all Yemeni cities are suffering from a housing crisis and speculation in rental prices, accompanied by the interruption of public employee salaries, the expansion of unemployment, and the deterioration of the local currency. In Sana'a, the percentage of people living in rented housing is estimated at 75%. Despite the urban expansion that the city is witnessing, an expansion that was made possible by war economy funds, the huge increase in the number of buildings in various parts of the city did not contribute to alleviating the housing crisis, because these buildings were designed and prepared for the wealthy and are being rented for extremely high prices. The houses are blamed for not being serious about their allegations of fairness to tenants and their protection from landlords, as they have made adjustments to the law regulating the relationship between landlords and tenants, according to which it is forbidden to increase rents or evict the tenant as long as the rent is paid regularly. But this is only being implemented to a limited extent. The owners use many tricks to force tenants to leave their homes. They may claim that they are selling the houses or need it for their children's families or relatives, or want to renovate it. They also rent their houses without written contracts to avoid any commitments with the tenant. The housing crisis in Sana'a has worsened since the arrival of the displaced people of Hodeidah, and obtaining a two-room apartment has become almost impossible, which leaves the tenant facing difficult choices.